So, da bin ich wieder. Ein bisschen verwirrend war jetzt eigentlich, dass das Spiel 12 jetzt ansteht, was ich noch nicht ganz verstanden habe. Aber wir gucken mal. Irgendwie geht er gerade nicht so. Ja, jedenfalls war halt bin ich wieder da. Heute ist halt die Tagesaufgabe 25 Assists und 25 Rebounds. Sollte ich eigentlich mal endlich schaffen, weil heute ist ja viel mehr Zeit geplant. So. Irgendwie gibt es hier noch ein bisschen Probleme. So, endlich sollte das gehen. Gut, da bin ich. Also weiter mit meinem Spiel. Das ist komisch, wie gesagt. Boston ist klar. Also, zum Spiel 12. Kann man den Ton wieder anschalten? Wie gesagt, das ist immer ein bisschen schwierig. Kein Copyright-Recht machen haben willst, dann musst du halt vorher meinen Ton ausschalten.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. The Pelicans have not been playing their best basketball. These guys are in the doldrums, a real tough stretch with only one.
Alles klar. Keine Zeit, los geht's. Kommen wir als letzter rein, ja, scheinbar. Waren wir auf Klo oder was?
What's up, AR?
What's up, man? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, man, pleasure.
Yeah. Hey, you get a little bigger in the off season, man. You looking pretty swole nowadays.
Yeah, man, I've been eating a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, about 5-6 meals a day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
What, you got a personal chef or you cooking for yourself?
Oh, no, I'll cook myself.
Oh, wow.
Oh ja, der hat Zeit zum 6-mal Kochen am Tag. Ich glaube, selber kaum.
Come through and cook for me sometime.
Oh, for sure. You like pasta?
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to cook. Pasta,
Oh.
Alfredo sauce, and chicken.
Alfredo sauce and
I'll do
chicken?
it for you.
Hey, I can get down with that. Okay.
Sure, we'll
okay.
do it. Set it up.
All right, man. We'll do that. Hey,
All
have a
right.
good game, bro.
You too, man. Good luck.
See you soon.
You can hear the roar here in New Orleans. Welcome to
Oh, genauso eine Loser wie ich.
Saturday night for
3-8
the
und
NBA.
2-9.
This is Kevin Harlan courtside and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a growth spurt in high school that took him from a 6'2" guard to a 6'10" big man. Now, he remembered telling his mother, I can't fit in my bed, I can't fit in my shoes, I can't fit in these jeans you brought me, and her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, DA. Well, it hasn't been easy for these two teams, Brent. How much can losing really weigh on you mentally, especially if you're in a losing streak?
Sometimes it has to come from motivation from a coach. Sometimes you start to see signs as a coaching staff of how motivated a younger player is. Most of the time, teams will lean on their veterans and talk to them about what they need to do to dig out and how one game can turn around what it is that's transpired over the past 2 to 3 weeks.
As simple as one game.
It can be as simple as one game. If you perform the right way, it's the same way in which you can win, Kevin, sometimes and have lingering effects from a win, but not winning the right way.
And it's the Suns to start out. Some changes for New Orleans. Randall's checked in for Okafor.
Quasi 11 Punkte Rückstand. 5 Minuten. 23. So viele Punkte Rückstand.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Trevor Ariza out there with Chandler. And
jetzt ist Chandler drin, mein Freund.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he becomes an imposing player defensively.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know,
immer zum Anfang so langsam hüftsteif alles, dass mal reinkommen. Ich weiß gar nicht. Ich sollte vielleicht mal Warm-up spielen. Also eigentlich wollte ich auch Training machen, aber ich verpasst wieder mal. Mist. Gleich zum Spiel gestartet, das war falsch. Ich wollte bis an meinen Freiwurf arbeiten. Ah, der müsste jetzt ja über 65 sein. Der müsste.
Booker, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Suns. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And of course, there's the Pelicans, a game behind.
And right now for
Ein Freund reinkommen, Daniels.
it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason
Dreier
are going to produce
Spezialist.
the desired effect.
Yeah, lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on.
Kommst du nicht mit?
We've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
Here's AI. The shot's good on the
Das klappt mal ganz gut hier. Give and go.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
And stolen by AI. And that
Daniels, mein Freund, sehr schön.
Daniels has got his first 2 points.
Das war schon mal der erste Assist von meinen 25 für heute.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Oh, das war ja schön.
No good with the triple. Suns trail by 8. Ariza has the open look. Cans it from downtown.
So, Coach, guck mal ordentlich hin hier. Sind bloß noch 5 von 11.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the
Nicht mit dem Kopf durch die Wand, komm, spiel raus.
keep him out of rhythm.
AI dishes to Ariza. Daniels with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down.
11:2 Serie. Sag ja nur. Lass den Richt hier drauf.
There's the pass to Okafor. Okafor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Drills it from outside.
Zweiter Assist von 25. Läuft.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Picked by Okafor. Payton kicks to Okafor.
Boah, Schwein, ob's da nicht gepasst hat. Kam mir auch nicht vorbei. So unbeweglich.
6 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the
Eigentlich war das für Chandler gedacht, Freundchen.
Here's Holmes. And he banks in the layup.
Aber
Nice job here early of establishing
von
an
11
inside
auf
presence.
1 Punkt Vorsprung, 12. Nicht schlecht.
There's the pick.
Die sind mal einfach zu schnell hier. Und dann wirft er. Zum Glück nicht gleich. Schwein.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Suns have given shooting guard Devin Booker a say in all of the franchise's
Chandler rausgenommen.
decisions.
Die
Like
Sau.
hiring a coach, free agency, the draft. Brent, is that the right approach?
I'm not sure how much of that is true, Kevin. They might have asked, but how much are they listening to it? I'm not sure. Devin Booker does not quite have the cachet of veteran players that have played 10 or 12 years and have a lot of playoff wins.
Ey, soll's drauf, die 25 hat gepasst. Holmes, was ist denn hier los? Hast du Schiss in der Hose, in der Buchse oder was? Kannst du noch anspielen? Du musst doch noch was machen daraus.
Okafor sets the pick for Payton. Pass to Okafor. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last match with Boston.
A long and tiring game, made worse obviously by the fact they ended up in the second.
So war's nicht geplant. Ach so, schon Bonus gewesen. Da musst du ein bisschen aufpassen.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot.
Springt er nicht hoch, mein Freund.
More consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Randall.
Er hätte auch Zeit lassen können. Sie keinen Angriff mehr kriegen.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Feeds to Okafor. 3 seconds left and he gets contact.
Die Frage ist vielmehr, wenn ich mehr Spielzeit habe und den Kollegen hier auch eigentlich die besseren Pässe zupasse und wir auch eigentlich die besseren, mehr Punkte machen und immer aufholen oder in Führung gehen, dann müssten wir irgendwann auch mal die anderen von der Starting Five verdrängen. Das wäre mal interessant.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Devin Booker talks about the great intangibles of his young teammate.
Plays super hard. He does everything out there. His instincts are incredible. I've never seen anything like it, just defensively and offensively. Just
a nice swing pairing for sure. Booker providing offense and Greg Jackson known for his defense.
And a young team hungry for improvement. Kevin, they're both looking to be a big part of that.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Yeah, if your opponent fails to block out, you get yourself in great position. That was the story of the first quarter for them offensively.
Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Solomon Hill is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Ajinça in at the center position.
Ey, Ariza, was ist denn das für eine Scheiße? Da wirst du niemals reinkommen. Die Starting Five, ey, wenn du so eine direkt zusammen spielst. Ey. Also nicht mehr einspielen, Nummer 3.
AI kicks to Bridges. It's Ariza on the wing. AI passes to Holmes.
Ja, Holmes hat auch nur die Hose voll. Holmes macht da nie was.
To the inside. Here's AI. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the way in. AI's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Well, for New Orleans, shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%.
Alvin Gentry, one of the best offensive minds and coaches in this league. Remember, just in the recent past about his time in Phoenix and then in Golden State. Now as the head coach of the Pelicans, and he's done.
Ne, Nummer 3, du kannst Ariza, da kannst du dich freilaufen, wie du willst. Außer du spielst mir da wieder zu. Dann können wir spielen miteinander.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Weg, die Finger weg. Runde.
Here's Payton. Sweet little floater.
Das zählt schon jetzt. Der hätte genauso verteidigen können.
And for the Pelicans, it took some time before
danke, Bridges.
Well, now it's in place. It felt like a long time to get there, and they ended up making the
ziemlich ausgeglichen heute hier.
To the second round. And Alvin Gentry is a big reason why the Pelicans are one of the most exciting teams right now to watch in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Davis comes in for Okafor. Miller's checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Drew Holiday. And for the Suns,
Steht mir viel zu weit draußen hier.
for Rashawn Holmes. Warren comes in for
Das ist
Trevor.
doch meiner hier.
And it's Booker in for Troy Daniels. From the high post. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Warren's got his second basket.
Give Warren a blanket right now. That's his comfort zone. He's snuggling up there.
Payton kicks to Davis.
Das ist nicht meiner.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Weißt du, wenn ich übergeben soll, dann übergibt er nicht und ist das eine Scheiße schon wieder.
Bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
Oh, spiel den doch.
Here's Booker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Here's Davis. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to
So
happen.
wie ausgeglichen hier.
And with everything that Anthony
Aber mein Fehler jetzt gerade.
on offense, it's just mind-boggling.
Ja, die fällt man nicht
He's
beachtet
scoring
sein.
inside and out. The percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Der Außeneis.
Booker against Moore. Using the screen. Booker. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 6.
Man, that is countless off-season drilling with that kind of footwork to get that separation.
And good that time. And the
Ich hab da
Pelicans
versucht.
lead by 2.
Ach, schlechter Block, okay.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right side Warren.
Traut sich keiner hier einen Wurf zu machen.
Feeds it to Booker.
Spiel doch hier raus, ey.
The rebound by Okafor.
Das kotzt mich
From
an.
our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Moore left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking
Jetzt
sharp.
gehen sie mal ein bisschen weg hier.
Touch on the inside from Etuan Moore, never bashful about taking it right to the defense.
And the shot goes in.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Down low, the shot, it's deflected.
Tremendous at anticipating.
Ey, wenn ich den Block mache, dann kann ich nicht schon wieder hochspringen zum Rebound. Was ist denn das für ein Scheiß, ey?
Warren the pass to AI. Warren kicks to Booker. Suns moving the ball around.
Warum drehst du dich noch zweimal?
AI passes to Ayton. Back to AI. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Passten zu mir, ey.
The Suns making a switch here.
Ruhig bleiben.
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Elford, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Elford. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the
Weil im Endeffekt der Durchschnitt ist ja bei 18 Minuten noch was, aber weil ich ja vorher 16 Minuten hatte, muss er ja ein bisschen jetzt höher sein. Nicht zufrieden, war ich auch nicht.
Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
And now let's check out.
Das ist ja krass.
And
Wieder
we're
11
just about
Punkte.
a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Och, der,
Kicks it to AI.
mein super Zweierfreund.
Here's Ayton.
Ist
Good
auch
on the
drauf.
shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ayton's got 6.
You know, even when you contest Aiden, he still is capable of making it, especially when he's that close.
Pick by Okafor.
Das sieht aus wie Shooting Guard Position hier außen.
Miller dishes to Holiday. It's hauled in by the Suns, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
We'll get a great idea tonight of exactly how they match up in terms of strengths versus weaknesses. When it comes down to a 4-game season series, this first one is always a
Das war
good
sauber
indicator of
gespielt,
what's
ey.
to come.
Brett, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas
Jetzt
of
sind mal
how
ein paar
to
grüne Balken.
reduce the duration of some of these games?
There was also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop,
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only
Schon
going to
auf dem
last
Fouls hier.
7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that
Gleich
helped the
Freiwürfe
game speed
geben.
along. And I think they sped up last year, if I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to
Oh,
watch.
nach 2 Minuten
One
vorbei.
red panda, Kevin.
I know.
Yeah, just one turnover
Oh,
in
ich
the
wollt-
first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job
Sollte
of
eigentlich
keeping the
ein
ball
Alley-oop werden.
in his mitts. Well, the team is
Nicht
still up
geklappt.
despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
And Warren, here we go. All on the play, basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Also bei 4, wenn er es
Have
trifft.
great strength
Aber Freiwürfe
in
können
his
wir alle
feet
nicht
to
hier.
take that kind of contact
Hey,
and
Kollege,
still
doch.
score. TJ Warren, strong.
Tja,
Hard to believe,
der
isn't it?
Crunch-Time ist natürlich am Ende wieso raus.
Direction for this
Kennen wir doch langsam.
Pelicans team was uncertain.
Ein super
And I
Trainer.
like the fact that Alvin Gentry has found his way
Ein
to
bisschen
put
flink
his
hier.
imprint on this team. A lot of people not sure of how and if he could do
Gibt's
that.
jetzt
He
einen
certainly
Absatz?
has. It took
Nee.
some time to get those ideas in place. And the
Mein
offense
Ball,
was
okay.
never a problem with
Gar
this
nicht
group,
gesehen.
especially with the way that Drew Holiday had such a huge
Nicht
year.
kontrolliert oder
It's
was?
going to be about some defense and some depth for them to push it a little bit further this season.
Peyton, he's checked in for the Pelicans. To the middle, deflects the pass. Ayton, Jackson in the corner.
Mensch, ich stehe außen frei. Also,
Jackson a screen on Holiday. Just 5 on the clock.
spielen doch mal ordentlich. Ich weiß es nicht.
Peyton heading to the hoop.
Ich meine, mir soll es recht sein, dass er wenigstens mal weg vom Fenster, unser Kollege Schnürschuh.
On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll face
Hat
off
er
against
wenigstens rausgenommen hier.
Jimmy Butler and
Aber
the
schade,
Minnesota
Chandler ist auch noch nicht dabei.
And for that
Ich will den Chandler sehen.
You know they want to come out and make a big statement in that
Ja,
one.
und
It
raus ist
won't
er.
be easy,
Pfeife.
but anything can happen.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And Alfred Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles.
Ja, Jackson, komm, du warst so frei.
You know, I remember seeing some footage where his hair seemed to block his vision.
Kein Foul, nee,
on
nee,
a
lieber
shot
nicht.
attempt. For a player
Jetzt
who
wieder
has
Freiwürfe
struggled
hier.
shooting the ball, many question whether a trim might be in order. We'll see.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Offensive rebound. Bridges kicks to Warren. AI outside. Shoots a
Nein!
3.
Ich wollte die werfen, ich wollte antäuschen und austauschen und dann spielen. Ich hab doch kurz gedrückt nur. Da geht er natürlich vorbei, so ein Scheiß.
Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Okafor, the pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Here's Peyton. And it's good from the elbow. Peyton's got 12 points in the
Respekt.
game.
The more he drains those mid-rangers, the more it boosts his confidence.
Ayton dishes to AI. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by AI. There's the lob to Jackson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the
kann nicht
contact
hüpfen,
and
okay.
he'll shoot 2.
He's a multi-talented
Kannst du so nicht anspielen, den Kollegen.
player, and capable of playing Now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
For Phoenix, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. The first one falls. Well, when you play against the Pelicans, Brent.
Wir waren es 11 waren es gewesen wieder.
Yeah, track shoes on.
Jetzt sind wir bei 3.
The highest pace last year in the league, and you can expect more of the same.
Die haben ja auch sogar ein Spiel mehr als ich verloren sogar schon. Also
he believes in, and he's got one of the best running centers in the league. The team
zumal ich ja viel besser bin.
Easy looks and finishes because of the pace of play.
Inside, kicks it out to Ariza.
Ariza, was ist denn los? Traust dich nicht?
Suns moving the ball around. Here's Warren. Goes back up. Passes it to Bridges. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Wenn der nicht fängt. Ich wollte einfach nicht geblockt werden in der Zone. Will ich ihn rauspassen und dann. So eine Scheiße, ey. Das geht auch nicht. Holst den Rebound. Ah. War sogar ein Block. Ja, nicht schlecht.
12 points for him. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here.
So, wenn er es reinmacht, dann haben wir nochmal rangezogen, ja? So, Trainer. 2-mal 11 Punkte aufgeholt. Was sagt uns das? Lass die Pfeife draußen. Oh, jetzt war ich vorbei. Schwein hat das an mir trifft. Oh, Daniels ist drin. Sehr schön. Da kann man ein paar Dreier machen. Kommt, Daniels. Gib Ball. Ja, so war das. So wollte ich das sehen. Siehste, Daniels, du kriegst deine Punkte. Du kriegst deine Punkte, Freundchen. Brauchst nicht an ihn reinziehen. Kannst du schon rausspielen zu mir und ich gebe ihn dir.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the Pelicans making a change.
Chandler ist rein. Das ist geil. Sehr gut.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Schwein gehabt, das Spiel zur Ordnung aufgelöst. Hätte ich niemals mehr geschafft.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular
Chandler,
shot in the league.
wo bist du?
They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer.
Was für draußen? Oh, hier. Mein Freund ist da. Ich mach einen Block. Du nutzt den gar nicht. Ey. Du musst an mir rechts vorbei. Ist ja gar nicht. Brauchst du in die Zone reinrennen?
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Holmes, that's a screen. Okobo. No good that time. Randall with some nice D. Here's Peyton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, it's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team in the lead.
It's Ariza on the wing. For 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backcourt in this game or what?
Shit.
Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
Ah, die wollte ich gar nicht anspielen. Okobo kann doch nichts. Er weiß ja nicht mehr, wie er läuft. Chandler, trau dich. Ich habe auch gar keinen Außenschützen hier. Ariza will nicht.
So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. A coaching carousel, certainly in Phoenix. This is the 4th different head coach in as many seasons. What does that do, Brent, to a young team?
Well, it's tough for development because if you don't consistently work with the same
Das muss man mal rausnehmen, bestimmt. Obwohl das dritte Viertel halt mein Viertel ist, ne? Die meiste Spielzeit kriege. Ich kriege auch keinen hier. Wo sind meine Freunde? Okay.
And I look forward with the type of talent that Phoenix has, with how much creativity he can bring to the court, and hope these young players are excited for that opportunity.
New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as
Ich weiß
well.
gar nicht, wo die mal herkommen.
Booker's checked in.
Na, Booker ist rein, das ist immer gut.
Miller with a screen on Booker.
Obwohl der auch nicht so der hellste
Shot
ist.
clock at 6. And that one is good. Holiday's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Arbeiten wir wieder am Double-Double.
Payton kicks to Randall.
Wenn mir im vierten noch genug Zeit gibt. Uiuiuiui. Der hat den Pass gemacht in die Zone, dann wäre es aber offen gewesen, der Kollege. Schnell schon hier.
127 left in the third quarter.
Na komm.
Okafor trying to get open. And he banks in the layup. 9 points for
Musst du mal gegenhalten. Oh, ich bin ausgepowert. Ariza, komm.
Back to AI. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Langsam werfe ich aber so gut, ja. Hat er mal ein bisschen Technik dazu gemacht.
Pick by Okafor.
Wo ist meiner? Ich sehe nicht. Ach, hier. Oh. Jeder Wurf ein Treffer, oder was ist jetzt hier?
Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Holmes kicks to AI. Back to Holmes. Suns moving the ball around. Chandler with the screen on Holiday. Free throw line jump shot.
Verletzt? Wer ist denn verletzt? War es mein Spieler? Oh, ja. Der hüpft. Der hüpft ein bisschen, läuft unrund.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pick by Okafor.
Nicht mal in die Zone reinlassen.
Here's the screen. And Holiday kicks to Payton.
Was?
So far in the game he's gone
Oh,
2 for 4 from the
wir waren schon beim Bonus. Hab ich gar nicht gesehen. Gibt's doch nicht. Ja. 12 Sekunden. Haben wir noch Zeit. Ein Dreier. Ist jemand drauf, den ich anspielen kann? Für einen Dreier? Nee, Ariza.
AI passes to Chandler. Holmes kicks to AI. For 3, Booker, and it is good. Wow.
Zählt das noch als Assist? Also 7 habe ich gehabt. Ah, da muss er mich mehr spielen lassen, wenn der Booker verletzt ist. Das ist das Spiel. Zeigen her. Ach, der Gegner. Das ist der Assist. Okay. Also war nicht mein Assist, 7 geblieben, okay. Schade. Ich dachte, der ist verletzt. Mit der Hand weg, Freundchen.
Here's Holmes, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going
to take the aggressive approach down the stretch. Humpelt hier sich was zurecht? So geht's ja noch nicht. Der Trainer sieht auch nicht. Nicht kann der Trainer. Komm, Peyton, ja.
But the number one thing is they've got to get some more consistency in their outside game.
Up again, and it's AI with the rebound. Here's Jackson and the dunk.
Eigentlich war das für Jackson gedacht, der Pass, aber Ariza hat es in sich. Ganz Ariza gespielt, okay.
Well, the 3 is king right now, and spacing can be a problem for the Pelicans.
Well, the team knows they only have a handful of.
Ich will nicht so viel rumrennen, Freundchen. Ich brauche Kraft sparen, muss ich hier.
They play to their strengths, which is a good thing, but in order for them to take the next step, there's got to be some dynamic play from the perimeter.
Suns leading by 5. Booker outside.
Jetzt macht er zum Booker. Eigentlich sollte er zum Ariza spielen, also irgendwie den Passen haut noch nicht ganz so hin. Spielt immer ein bisschen anders hin.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And too long on the shot. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it really well. 54% from the floor.
Oh. Muss vor den Spieler, zwischen Korb und Spieler. Oh, der ist ausgepowert hier. Der bewegt sich ganz unrund. Ganz unrund. Oh, nochmal ein Rebound hier. Uiuiuiui, da hat er getroffen. Wenn mich jetzt rausnimmt, dann war's das für das Spiel, oder?
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the
Genau, All-Star Game wäre ich nicht eingeladen, weil ich ja nicht keine Spielzeit kriege hier. Ah, geht's um Rookie Game. Gibt's das überhaupt noch? Weiß ich gar nicht. Schöner. Beim 17er gab's das. 4 Punkte geführt und verloren. Ey. Also irgendwann raste ich hier aus, ey. Das geht ja gar nicht. Du willst nicht da beruhigen, das ist...
When you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind
ich verstehe es nicht.
is the ultimate X-Factor.
Ey, das ist jetzt das 6. Spiel, was wirklich definitiv verkackt wird, weil er mich rausnimmt. Also, ich werde es nicht verstehen. Guck mal, müsst ihr wieder ansteigen nochmal. Ja, also ungefähr 20 Minuten gibt er mir. Jetzt können wir Training machen. Schnell mal ein paar Freiwürfe werfen. Müsste jetzt besser sein schon. Ein bisschen passen noch. Oder werfen allgemein. Gucken wir mal. Kleine Training Session. Gucken wir, was wir jetzt Freiwürfe haben.
Alright, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Na, zu zeitig. Trotzdem drin. Also, scheinbar ist schon... Na, gib mir mal einen Ball hier. Na, klar. Der ist schon vergrößert. Sonst werden die nicht alle reingehen. Na, jetzt gehen sie gar nicht mehr rein. Was ist denn hier los? Ich wollte Punkte sammeln. Zu spät. Ja, echt jetzt, echt mal. Konzentrier dich mal ein bisschen. Zu zeitig. Ey. Na, wenigstens 13, ey. Gibt das 400 Punkte? 500? 400. 15.000, ist da weit weg. Was ist jetzt los hier, darf ich gerne. Wir machen mal wieder mal Passgeber hier.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, Chandler, mein Freund. Geht doch. Block setzen und rein. Ah, dann hängst du dich fest. Alter, du brauchst hinter mir herrennen. Das ist doch Quatsch. Mach den Block. Und dann zieh doch mal durch. Ey, Chandler. Ey, gezählt. Ach, Bodenpass jetzt. Ah, fuck. Mein Fehler. Bah. Kannst du auch den Bodenpass machen? Willst du hier einen Bodenpass machen? Sitzt da außen draußen? Ist doch da Quatsch, ey. Chandler. Ah, hinter dir ist er! Das ziehst du nicht durch! Wartest noch die 2 Sekunden? Also ich werde ja wissen, wirklich die Chandler was macht. Zählt auch nicht? Ach, jetzt die sind wir schon. Ah, fuck. Muss mal aufpassen. Scheiße. Chandler. Kannst vergessen. Oh, Schwein gehabt. Auf die letzten Sekunde noch. Noch eine Übung, dann geht's wieder. Irgendwas mit Werfen, Premiere, Taschendieb will ich nicht. Freie Passgeber, Abschluss, Bestie. Probieren wir das mal. Oh Gottes Willen, nee. Probieren wir den Quatsch.
Alright, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Es gibt einen Punkt. Okay, geht doch einigermaßen. Warum bleibst du da außen? Okay, wer trifft, hat recht. Ah, ich wollte hochpassen. Was mache ich denn jetzt eigentlich? Verkacke ich irgendwie. Eigentlich ist doch alles easy. Gehst vorbei, schön hier. So. Ach, es sind verschiedene jetzt verbleiben. Bis 2 und 1 Punkt. Ach, wenn du verkackst, gibt's Abzug. ist denn jetzt geblieben eigentlich? Das verstehe ich noch nicht ganz. Muss ich auch nicht. Pfeife. Nächstes Mal wird immer alles besser, heißt es doch immer so schön. Naja. Ich kann mal an einer arbeiten. Haben wir ein paar Freiwürfe nochmal. Soll's.
Alright, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Zeitig. Zu spät. Na, das war gut. Zu spät, zu früh, zu zeitig. Also was ist denn für ein Scheiß? Ich kann es auch nicht mehr sehen. Oh, er könnte mal einen Ball zuwerfen. Pappnasen, ey. Ja, siehst du. Jetzt bin ich warm geworfen und jetzt kriege ich hier keinen Ball. Weil die pfeifen hier. Oh. Hallo, wo ist der Ball? Komm. Und hol dir einen neuen. Geht doch. Zu spät. Ah, ist okay noch. 15 wäre gut. 16, ja. Genau, am Ende noch die Punkte geholt. Also es passt ja wieder mal. Ab und zu mal doch ein paar Sätze. 15.000. Kommst du nicht ran. Das Projekt beendet. Alles klar, dann gehen wir mal zum nächsten Spiel. Was? Oh. Meine Freunde.
When you were growing up, were there any NBA players that you really looked up to?
Magic was one. Scotty.
Oh, Scotty.
The 2K
Scotty
Sports pregame show. Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, the goal tonight is clear. Figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into the
Momentum. Ziel ist klar, den Trainer auswechseln. Also. Viel mehr Optionen gibt's gar nicht. Geht los. Wir haben jetzt Silber eigentlich Sachen 5 heute, aber das sieht bescheiden aus. 3:9 und 11:1. Halleluja.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much. Now, after college, AI spent some time in the Chinese Basketball League. He found himself a real confidence there. He was successful there when he played. And you know plenty of players in that league will now try to follow his path. Guys?
David, thank you for that. From all accounts, he was a solid member of that Shanghai team.
Yeah, and for undrafted players, there are now a handful of options to get into the NBA beyond the draft, the G League, and also playing overseas.
You're seeing some guys who were role players last year, Doris, now stepping up in their games individually and becoming more prominent.
Well, I think that has to do with two things. First, the off-season work you put in. It's really advanced at this point. And what that work...
For Oklahoma City, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Wurde mich jetzt zeitig reingelassen. Hat er sich ausgefault, mein Freund, oder was? Okobo. Okobo. Wie heißt er? Okobo, glaube ich. Okobo. Nummer 2 halt einfach.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Josh Jackson out there with Holmes. And it's AI in at the 1.
Well, Russell Westbrook is a guy you want
Oh, jetzt bin ich schuld.
Going to lay it on the
Wenn er
line
nicht gleich
every
spielt.
night, and you couple that kind of passion with his talent and look out.
Oh, a nice tip in to
Als ich gedrückt habe, hätte er spielen sollen, dann nicht mehr.
And those second chance points can add up. AI sets a screen for Warren. Pass to Holmes. Holmes sets a screen. Using the screen, Booker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Holmes got his first basket of the night.
That's just sheer determination on the offensive glass, beating everyone to the spot for the tip-in.
Here's
Oh,
Westbrook.
kannst du knicken, Westbrook.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Nicht mit mir.
Suns trail by 3. He kicks it to Booker. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Westbrook zieht in die Mitte, um den zu blocken. Und ich stand frei, hätte mich anspielen können. In der Körperdrehung.
That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Was, der erste Korb erst im Spiel.
Jackson passes to AI. The putback can't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Ah, ich habe gar keinen drauf, den ich anspielen will. Oh, geblockt. Ja, Freundchen, hast mich geblockt. Jetzt verkackt.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel comes in for Patrick Patterson. That's Felton in for Roberson. And a change for the Suns. Ariza's checked in. Booker against Felton. AI sets a screen for Booker. Over Felton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. George has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside, Adams. It's hauled in by the Suns. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
And their offense
Läuft heute nicht so gut für mich.
Some stellar shooting to
Ah, ich habe auch keinen Chandler drauf, ich habe keinen Daniels drauf. Und endlich mal selber einen Korb hier. Im 3. Versuch.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Oh, der wäre gezogen in die Zone, dann wäre es gewesen. Vorbei. Jetzt gibt's ja defensive Kollaps gleich wieder.
Over AI. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fire. Finding grudges to motivate them.
Sag Daniels ist drauf, da geht's wieder. Können wir anspielen. Fehlt mir bloß noch Chandler. Dann habe ich mein Lieblingsteam zusammen wieder. Chandler da drauf? Bin ich denn blind? Mensch. Ist er reingekommen gerade?
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Lock at 6.
Das Westbrook ist eine.
Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gets it to go.
Oh. Gibt's nicht.
Back
Daniels.
to AI. That one misses.
Muss er mal reinmachen.
That time from Westbrook.
Pfeife.
To the right side. 11 feet away. Chandler with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Ariza kicks to AI. Holmes, good. Holmes got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's a screen by Noel. Inside. Got a piece of it.
Ah!
To Westbrook.
Scheiße.
Noel trying to break loose. And again, Oklahoma
Ich habe den Rebound bei uns gesehen. Scheiße.
It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
And the shot is good.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Here's Westbrook. Adams trying to free himself up. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Chandler, the pass to
Ah, ist wieder mein Fehler. Mein Fehler, Chandler.
Here's Felton. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Chandler sehr schön durchgesetzt, meinte ich.
Chandler uses his length and guile to take full advantage inside.
Felton kicks to Adams. Wants to get it to Westbrook. Oh! Wow.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the Suns call time.
Well, you think to Steven Adams, and coming out of New Zealand, playing about 1 year at the University of Pittsburgh, now in his 5th season as a starter for the Thunder. And what a pivotal guy he's become for this franchise.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Thunder. And a change for the Suns. Bridges checks in. AI passes to Bridges.
Oh,
by Adams.
was denn das?
And now a fast break for the Thunder. The kick out to Westbrook. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 10. Chandler right side. Wasted no
Chandler, warum bist du nicht reingezogen noch? Da war da alles frei.
Oklahoma City
Den Schritt.
3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ball game. There's a screen by Noel.
Muss man zweiten.
Here's Aprinas. It's good. He makes
Alles
his
klar.
first shot of the
Muss man ab
game.
dem zweiten Viertel noch ein bisschen Gas geben.
They have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and
Oh, ich läufst in die Zone rein, dann spiel ihn auch.
Chandler with the screen on Noel. Ariza. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. The Suns shooting their first free throws of this game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
10 points.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Yep.
In move. Das ist dann
16 points for Russell Westbrook.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Got it off in time, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Zum Glück mal das Viertel zu Ende hier. Mal ordnen jetzt hier.
Thunder lead by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway.
Ja, da war der Block. Scheiße, das ist ein Highlight des Spiels. Ich verkackt hab.
Russell Westbrook is surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the
throughout the years I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and
you can't win it alone.
Ich denke auch positiv.
Superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough.
Das ist noch drehen hier.
Elevating the team around.
Muss ich ja den rausnehmen hier. Westbrook raus mit dir.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Listen, early on,
and a new group in here for the Thunder.
Perfekt rangezogen.
Patterson, he's checked in for Noel. Paul George comes in for Alex Abrinas. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Ayton. He's covered by Felton. Outside, George. Back to Felton.
Oh, da gehst du rein zum Rebound und lässt dann so frei stehen. Junge. Aber mal bitte Glück.
AI kicks to Booker. Passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. Here's the break.
Tiefer kannst du nicht mehr sinken.
Here's Roberson.
Punkte durch Turnover. Alles klar.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Booker the pass to AI. And just an impossible shot to guard at times, Doris. When you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected.
Genau, Wertung 75, also ich habe mich wirklich verbessert im Freiwurf. Okay. Alles klar. Läuft. Finger weg. Foul.
They set the pick. And Roberson kicks to George.
Das ist nicht meiner, der ist meiner. Ey, ich gehe nicht damit. Wie soll ich denn da rauskommen durch die Zone? Also, was ist das denn für ein Scheiß? Drecksspiel.
Warren against Felton. Warren the pass to AI. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Mensch, du.
Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our player of the week, Russell Westbrook.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Such a wide open look. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
AI with the bucket.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
It's George on the wing. Now the pass to Roberson. Lock at 6. Patterson a screen on Booker. From the line, it's hauled in by Warren.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now. Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
George dishes to Felton.
Oh.
Score the basket. His fourth.
Eine Drehung und das ist vorbei. Ey, es ist...
Well, with that frame, outstanding
Der kannst nicht
strength
schlagen
by
zur Zeit.
Ray Felton, working hard inside.
Holmes. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
So tief durchatmen.
Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Thunder.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden.
Felton immer raus, jetzt mal hier. Weg, er ist weg.
A bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Mensch.
And Roberson kicks to George.
Das ist einfach meiner wieder, weißt du? Was ist das für ein Scheiß, ey?
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Boy, talk about a guy you don't want to send to the line. Booker already one of the game's better free throw shooters.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Both free throws good from Booker.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Felton with the ball. AI picks him up.
Kannst da nicht mal reingehen, ja, den Stil versuchen.
Got a piece of it. 1:15 left now here in the second. Booker the pass to Warren, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Okay.
You can see that TJ Warren has no problem playing through contact or around multiple bodies. How about the power?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
So, jetzt gibt's Abzug wegen nicht Rebound, oder?
What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
AI kicks to Booker. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he gets it to go.
Well, it's all about reading the screen. Booker showing tremendous intelligence in most everything.
Aber wenigstens mal jetzt hier nicht.
That's tipped. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Arenas is checked in for Roberson.
Jetzt habe ich mal nicht das abgebaut hier, sondern gehalten.
41 seconds left
Oh,
in the second.
machen Sie einen Kreisel.
Pass to Patterson. Kicks it to
Ist ja
George.
unnormal. Da bewegt sich da keiner.
Patterson setting the pick for George. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
And that's the tough part of trying to
Das war ein
keep him
cleveres
on
Foul.
the floor.
Also volle
Now he
24
picks up
Sekunden mal
the
Zeit,
third
also
foul.
23 Sekunden bis er für den Angriff.
23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Felton. Defense is right there.
Kommt, Felton. Jetzt freut die Uni
Pass
nach.
to George. Over Daniels. And that one's good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Paul George has always had that
Sauberes
aspect
Ding,
to
ey.
his game. The mid-range.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Well, you look at Russell. Noel's checked in for the Thunder.
Ja, ist rangekommen, jetzt sind sie weg wieder. Also, zweite, also die First Line spielt echt.
Then it's Paul George, and there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships
das war der
with
Assist des
players.
Spiels,
This guy is
komm.
not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that
Ja, wir
helps
können
you
dran arbeiten, noch ein bisschen besser was machen, aber auch mit Westbrook.
Here's Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Coach Billy Donovan, the process of developing NBA players' doors has to be different than it was in college.
Oh, no doubt. At the pro level, many guys are making more money than you are. A lot of them have families. They've already grown into themselves. But to me, he still emphasizes the fact that great relationships with your players is important.
It's stolen.
Oh!
Westbrook with it. Working on AI. Westbrook got a piece of it.
He's
Jetzt mal Fehler gut gemacht.
something happen, but obviously
Ey.
it's been a tough quarter.
Das gibt's nicht, ey.
Shot on the wing. Good. Westbrook's got 24 points.
I don't know a person who couldn't admire the passion and the energy and the ferocity with which Russell Westbrook plays night after night
Krieg mich
after
rein.
night.
Das wird halt nicht.
And stolen by AI. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. The 11-footer, and it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got his third basket of the night.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Westbrook.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better
Gutes
bring your
Foul.
game if you're a member of the media. He
Yep.
wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
AI passes to Chandler. Noel against Jackson. And it's Ariza in the corner. Chandler with the screen on George. Here's Ariza. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ariza's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all-interview team? Dora is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin,
gibt keine 2 Zentimeter Platz, das gibt's ja auch nicht.
Suns trail by 8. To the middle, Paul George with the steal. Pass to Llewellyn.
Also wir haben irgendwie viel zu viele Turnover dieses Spiel gemacht. Auch von mir. Damit gewinnst du nicht, Kenny.
Adams with the screen on Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. Misses off the left iron. Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Jackson misses.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Das geht schon grundsätzlich besser. Kannst du ein bisschen gegenhalten.
Another shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix. That free throw.
Was war das für ein Freiwurf? Alter Falter. Ah, jetzt kommt wieder Chandler raus. Aber dafür kommt. Wer ist er gleich? Oh. Komm ich nicht drauf.
Abrinas is checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Russell Westbrook. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Suns. Troy Daniels comes in for Bridges.
Daniels, genau.
Daniels gets to Ariza. Chandler with the screen on George. Back to Daniels. Chandler a screen. Launches it. And that one's good. Daniels. Daniels has got 7 points.
Daniels sicher ein paar Einsätze mal.
Inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough though to come out on top of that bounce.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit
Daniels, trau dich doch mal was.
Now he's got the upper hand.
Here's AI.
Oh, so frei musst du machen. Ey, das ist eine Quote, 10% oder was habe ich heute?
Down low. Adams' shot is good. He's got 7.
Listen, if you're open, Felton will find you. He has just such a great feel for the game.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Was Bankpunkt habe ich Vorteil, naja, siehst du, sag ich doch. Die erste Linie ist totaler Bockmist.
They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Daniels. Phoenix, no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Abrinas kicks to Noel. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Abrinas. Second chance shot. And it's Noel missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not.
Daniels, wirf doch mal.
Daniels passes to AI. Back to Daniels. Puts it up from 12.
Oh.
With the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's George. Good. And a nice assist from Felton.
Das wird halt nicht mehr.
4 assists now tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Back to AI. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Patterson's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Warren's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Warren kicks to AI. It's Ariza on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ariza's got 10 points in the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The fader. And that one's good, George. George has got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City. AI dishes to Ariza. Back to AI. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 9 points in the game so far. Oklahoma City leading by 9. That's going to be over and back.
Ja, sehr schön. Pfeife.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Devin Booker in for Trevor Ariza. .29 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Daniels. Booker outside. AI kicks to Ayton. Outside Warren. The three-pointer off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
When near the bucket, Paul George knows what to do. This guy has such a nuanced understanding of the offense.
On the wing, Daniels.
Oh.
Here's Booker.
Oh. Nicht schlecht. Ah, denn jetzt dachte ich, du machst das Ding für mich heute.
Well, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offense.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball.
Muss meiner sein. Komm. Komm. Muss. Das war der Assist. Quatsch, ey. Was? Ah, das hab ich draußen gelassen. Alles klar.
The Suns making a switch here. Outside Westbrook. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the court for the Suns. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Chandler out there with Josh Jackson. And it's AI in at the point. Chandler a screen. AI passes to Chandler. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Scheiße. Ich hab dagegen gehalten, wenn du 2 Fouls gemacht hast.
Jackson in the corner.
Traut sich keiner mehr, was hier zu machen.
6 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's Warren.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Oklahoma City.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense.
Jetzt ist wieder. Ich hab den Stil fast, geh nach vorne. Das sieht immer scheiße aus. Oh.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. He's off on the
naja, muss halt einfach Freiwürfe lernen, wenn er MVP werden will. Ach, ich treffe noch gar nicht. Ich war schlecht, meine Mitspieler waren noch schlechter. Erstmal ein kurzes Päuschen einlegen, aber ich komme dann gleich nochmal wieder.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
Fett auf die Mütze gekriegt. Kann gar keine Punkte geben. Oh, 9-1-4, ey. So eine schlechten States, ey. Das geht gar nicht. Alles klar. Also wie gesagt, wir sehen uns. Ich gehe mal kurz auf hier. Und dann bin ich wieder da. Ich denke mal so